On this stroke video analysis, I'm going to be talking about keeping the elbow up on the serve. I truly believe that is a myth out there of when you keep your elbow up. Too often I get students that come up to me a little confused about when I tell them it's okay to drop the elbow during the preparation of the serve. Oh, I've always been told to keep my elbow up and so forth. Well, I'm going to show you exactly what you need, when you need to keep your elbow up on the serve. So we have Thomas Burgess here on the right and of course Andy Roddick on the left. And let's start with Burgess first, and I'm going to show you how low the elbow is, although he has a little of a lag in the toss, is one of my previous videos. But watch how low pretty much that elbow gets during the preparation of the swing right there, pretty much almost at his waist right there. And you're going to see Andy right there when he's going to bend and coil his body back, his elbow is just slightly above his waist right there. And so that's when it's okay to drop the elbow right there. I'm going to show you the Albanian will do the same right there. He has a very similar motion than Roger Federer does in a way, but look where his elbow right there is kind of pointing down and across from his rib cage there. And then you'll see the way Roger Federer does it, even though he has a different motion than Roddick and Berdych. You'll see he's kind of similar to an Albanian in a way, where the elbows kind of come, the arms come down together, up together. But once again, the elbow is much lower, is kind of pointing down for now. So this is the most important part of the serve right now, which I call the power position. So the power position and the elbow, keeping the elbow up, really comes in hand in hand. So I'm going to show you how Roddick has, yes, I think the steepest power position in all the players, and I think that everybody could learn, top players included, from Andy right there, just showing you right there how really his you have the elbow going straight up right there, and then the racket coming straight down, and that's why I think he is such such a strong serve right there. And you'll see same thing right there. Now he's Roger is not as steep as Andy right there, but still you have the elbow coming up and then the racket coming down right there. So that's when it is now that you need to get your elbow up right there. I'll go back to Thomas Berdych right there and show you very similar. See, the elbow is down right now, but then the racket drops into their power position, and here we go right there. We have the elbow going straight up, and we have the racket coming straight down right there. So that's when you need to get your elbow up right there, when you're dropping the racket behind you. That is the most important part. So don't stress about keeping your elbow up during the backswing. You want your elbow up during the power position right there. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the back pretty much, and it's David Albanian from the back side right there. If I can find him, there he is. And you'll see the same thing as well right here, where the racket is up right now and then everything drops. Boom, you have the elbow up, and you have pretty much, so you have the elbow up and then the racket coming down right here again. So hopefully, I mean, I'm kind of repeating myself, where they're showing you that elbow up, racket down, elbow pointing up, and racket pointing down right there. That's when you need to get your elbow up, and that is the key to the power position. I have a whole other videos about power positions, where every stroke has a power position. But to me, the most important thing, part of the power position on the serve is keeping your elbow up, and that's a big myth out there. So don't let anybody tell you. So you be careful. Don't drop your elbow on the backswing. You can drop the elbow. It's just, it needs to be up right there and then. So we're gonna finish up this video analysis right there with a full serve of Mr. Andy Roddick. Let me get that out of the way. It is something beautiful right there. I mean, yes, he has an abbreviated motion and so forth, but watch how he really drops that elbow now, and then he raises the elbow up as the racket drops right there. So that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So hopefully you learned a couple of things here about keeping the elbow up on the serve, debunk